Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Let's talk about Iran a little bit. Before I get into it, appreciate if you like, share, and subscribe. It costs nothing and it's a huge boost to the channel. Okay, so we've hit 69 underground tunnel entrances, and Iran has cleared 50 of them. I'm going to put this video up, and I deleted the sound because CNN puts music in it. I'll try and narrate a little bit and show you the evidence. All right. These are their underground mountains. See those 4 entrances? They look good. Entrances there are good. Roads. That's after the bombing. Now look at how many times we hit them. All those circles are bomb craters. And look what they're doing. That is a bulldozer. They are digging out. They've dug out 50 of the tunnels already. So what are we going to do? Because I feel like we went after a wasp's nest, underestimated, didn't have enough spray, and we're like halfway through the wasp's nest and we ran out of spray. So that's making me really nervous, to be honest. You know, they sent a ballistic missile today in the last 24 hours that hit a Kuwaiti air base, injured several U.S. service people, blew up a couple of our MQ-9 Reapers. So what are their intentions? Let's talk about Iran. Let's talk about their magic trick. Iran gets caught doing something they aren't supposed to do. They agree to talk, which go on for these talks for months or for years. Negotiators in the West announce a deal is close. Everyone breathes a sigh of relief. And quietly, Iran goes back to doing exactly what it was doing before, having bought the one thing they needed: time. The trick for them is diplomacy. Okay, they have a clerical regime that's been in power since 1979. The US, Western countries, we have elections every 4 years, 6 years. In Europe, whatever. We have time constraints. They don't. They prolong discussions without yielding. They keep advancing their programs by talking and doing nothing else, because they know that Western powers aren't going to bomb a nation that's willing to negotiate. In 2003, we discovered their secret nuclear program in Natanz, right? Iran agrees to talk, signs the directive, the JPCOA or something like that, agrees to yield enrichment, and doesn't. Couple of years this goes on with Kerry and their ambassador, 11 different cities. The US, takes off sanctions. Hundreds of billions of dollars roll into Iran. And do they put them into hospitals or taking care of their people? No. What they do with them is they've had 3,000 centrifuges in 2003. And by 2019, they've got 19,000, enriching to levels of 60%. They have 440 kilos, or it's roughly 1,000 pounds of highly enriched uranium. Now, there's a misunderstanding that you need 90% to make a weapon. You do not. You need, technically 20% is enough, but there are some hurdles there. 60%, it's just a matter of how much uranium you have to add. For the equivalent blast of 90%, you need, like 1.5 times the weight in uranium, which that makes putting it on a missile a little more difficult and stuff. There's some challenges there. But the point is, they went from the one facility in Natanz to having one in Fordo and Isfahan, and 19,000 centrifuges. The hundreds of billions of dollars, what did they do with it that they got from Obama in sanction relief? They funded Hezbollah, Hamas, the Houthis, proxies all over. Their ballistic missile program has it's exponentially grown. They aren't far from having missiles that could hit the U.S., and that's not a situation we want to be in, where they have highly enriched uranium and missiles, where they're real close to being able to send something this far. We are in a situation, I believe, called Winchester. That's what the military calls it, when you're running low on missiles and different weapons. And so we have some real challenges in that department. But I don't think that we can just allow them to keep stalling for time, digging out their ballistic missiles and their drones from these mountains so that they can cause devastation all over the Middle East. I mean, how bad will it get if they really shut down the Red Sea in the Middle East? We don't want to be in that situation where they've totally shut us, totally shut things down. Anyway, I wanted to say I would like to see Iran be a reasonable player in the world, but I don't think that's going to happen. And I think President Trump has to weigh what we can actually do. I think he needs to get other countries who are willing to act involved. And I think we need to handle this problem permanently, because just negotiating forever is going to lead us to a place we don't want to go. Let me know what you guys think, because this isn't an easy one. Have a wonderful weekend. God bless.